Hi, I'm Dan Wingard, and I'm the office leader business coach here at John L. Scott Redmond. And I'm here with Bill Bastine, who's been in the business for feels like centuries. I think it's decades, and actually has just joined our office here with a wealth of history and information, wisdom, and so many things to share with clients. And I think it's fascinating for somebody that has their own firm. What goes through your mind to partner up with John L. Scott, a larger firm? And I've had the privilege of owning my own firm as well, and now I am with John L. Scott. So I just wanted to get some insight with what Bill has to say.
All right. Well, thank you, Dan. It's a pleasure to be here. I started a company 30 years ago, and I thought this new internet thing would be a great place to make the home buying process more efficient. I was a commercial real estate broker, had never bought or sold a house other than my own, and but I had a broker's license because I ran the office there, and decided I would use this internet to, again, like I said, make the process more efficient for buyers. Because when I bought my first house, you had to go to the real estate agent's office, sit down, they'd get out a book with black and white thumbnail pictures, and they'd tell you which houses you were going to see, and then you'd get in their car and they'd drive you all over the place. And I thought, well, gee, if we could use the internet, we could email listings to clients, and they could drive around and
Cutting edge.
and tell me what homes they wanted to see. Well, that was 30 years ago. It was exciting to have a website. Well, fast forward to today, and I have a great list of clients that I've worked with over the years that refer me business, and I've enjoyed just a wonderful, just a good life. Great clients refer great clients. It's been really nice. And then, oh gosh, about last year sometime, I was started to be approached by several different large real estate companies that wanted to buy my company. I never really thought about it. And so I talked to several of them, and we came pretty close to putting together a transaction with one of the biggest firms in the world. And I sat back and said, is that really what I want? And then I met Dan, and he's got a great philosophy about business and just how he works with the agents in his office, and training and all of the resources that he puts out there for his agents. I'm kind of overwhelmed right now with all the great classes and things that he's got put together that are things I never thought of when I had my own company.
Coming out of a class we just had on AI.
On AI, and it just opened my eyes, and I thought, boy, this is a company I want to be affiliated with. I want to be able to really serve my clients, and I think the resources at John L. Scott give me that opportunity.
We're so pleased that you're here, and to me, this is just another chapter, and you bring so much value to our office and the experience that you have and just who you are as a person.
Over the years, I've done a number of transactions with John L. Scott agents, and a lot of John L. Scott agents from the Redmond office, and it's always been a pleasure. Their contracts are solid, and for those of you who are not in the business, you wouldn't appreciate this, but when I get a written contract from someone who is inexperienced, not coached well, I get a mess, and I have to figure out how to fix it. And it makes the transaction susceptible to failure.
Yeah.
Because there are things that are not done. I did not ever run into that with a John L. Scott agent, and so that was another reason why I thought John L. Scott was a good place to be. But now I'm discovering all the resources that are available to me now, so that I can do an even better job. I have resources that I just didn't have before, and it never even thought of. So I'm just excited to be able to tap into those so that I can do a better job.
You know what I appreciate is a business owner that has done without these tools, now sees what's available and fully appreciates all of these things that some brokers that just come into the business don't fully get what all of this is and what that can do for their business and how it can leverage them to do even better for their clients.